No, because we finally have enough stuff going on at the station to be able to bring back Who Said It. So we're doing that, and we're playing with Ryan Pepiot this morning because he listens to the station. He knows the talent. So let's get into it, Sam. Let's find out who said it. And if you don't know the segment really quickly, basically, Sam will read a quote. We'll all guess who said the quote, and then Sam will play the clip so we all find out who said it. Sam?
Who said it? We'll kick it off. Quote, I did see one lady with her tarp off on the Jumbotron. Relax. When I say tarp off, she had her sports bra on, but she got in on it, so anyone can get in on it. Ladies, you got to have a sports bra or something under it.
All right, so it's either Sam or Aaron. They were both there. Would Sam kick off the show with a Sam quote?
Actually, so
full
don't have the
disclosure.
list?
Sam is not a part of this.
Sam's not part
They're
of
the
it.
people that are a
These are
part of
our
this today. Pat, myself, Aaron, T-Kraz, Nick
Okay.
Wise, and Tim, Nick's producer, Tim
Yeah.
Bonad.
Well, then I'm going to, I guess I would say it's Aaron, right?
I'm going Aaron.
All right, Aaron, what are you going with?
I'm going Aaron.
Yeah?
I'm going Aaron. That sounds like something I said. I feel like I said it. I was talking
You're
about
not
sports
certain?
bra. I'm never certain of anything I said. You could tell me I said something earlier in the show. I go, I didn't say that.
The very end of the clip is like, or the very end of the quote is, ladies, if you're going to be there, you need to have a sports bra or something. To me, it sounds like T-Kraz. It sounds like T-Kraz
He was there.
would take the extra step to tell the ladies to leave their shirts on. I don't think Aaron would be so. I'm
Pat
going with
makes, it's a great
I think
point.
it's T-Kraz.
I think because I usually wouldn't say that part, but maybe I felt like I had to save myself and say it.
By the way, for anybody who forgets, if
He
you
loses a point.
If you pick yourself and you're wrong, you lose a point.
I forgot.
You're the scorekeeper again, Aaron. Don't forget that.
Oh my gosh! All right, who said it?
I did see one lady with her tarp off. She made it on the
You're
Jumbotron.
Thank you.
Relax. When I say tarp off, she had her sports bra still. But she got in on it. So anyone can get in on it. Obviously, for ladies, you got to have sports bra or something under it.
That was I protected myself, is what I did. Good job. Ryan's
All
on
right,
the board.
yeah.
Nick's
I'm
on the board. I'm on the board. Pat, you're not
I
on the
blew it.
board.
I
You
blew
tried
it.
to get ahead. You didn't, but it's very nice of me to look out for the ladies. On
I like where you were going there. It made sense. I forgot T-Kraz was there as well.
Yeah.
I think everybody was there but me and you.
Pepiot, tarps off. You like it?
Love it.
It's
the
fun,
energy's
right?
awesome. It's a vibe. Like the boys love it. I mean,
Richie Palacios, I think, loves it the most.
oh yeah. Well, me and on the show on Friday with T-Kraz, I asked. Neander came on and he had me on to stay on and kind of bamboozle him a little bit. I was like, "Hey boss, I have a question for you." I was like, "Will we see you in the left field tarps off section?" And he's like, "No," but he did leave like the door like slightly cracked.
Ken Babby gave me a quick no. I was like, "You coming?" He's like, "Nope."
I said no because of this. Like, if I looked like Eric Nander, I'd be in.
You look great, Pat. All right, let's
Thank you.
keep moving here. I've got a point. Nick's got a point. Ryan Pepiot's got a point. Pat's off the board.
Come on, man. Start to think outside of the box. Have a vision.
Say, was that one of you guys talking to Josh Woostel yesterday when he came in
Yeah,
studio?
we talked about that. If you missed it, Woostel came in after the show. We weren't on the show. We talked to him in 20 minutes. I think what we got out of it was we basically said, we respect you, we don't like you. And he said basically the same thing back to us.
Yeah, there wasn't a
in here
lot
a
of
while.
love in the room. I'm going to go T-Kraz again.
It sounds T-Kraz. I'm going to go T-Kraz as well. It sounds, the way he forms it and says it, it's really what he started it with. Sam, how did he start it again?
Come on, man.
That sounds like T-Kraz.
Yep.
That's T-Kraz. I'm going to go with T-Kraz.
Yeah, I
Nick?
know I didn't say that, so I'll go with T-Kraz just to not fall behind.
Ryan Pepiot, who do you think it is?
T-Kraz.
T-Kraz. This is all for T-Kraz. Who said it?
Come on, man. Start to think outside of the box.
It's
Have
such a
vision.
such a Chris Mathis clip too, if you know what I mean.
Come on, man. We all have
He's
like
got that quote. He's got that like ready to fire. Like like he's got the Neander scoff. He's got me saying gross like 40
He's quick
times.
on the drops. Mathis
He
is
is.
good on the drops.
Matt-
We just have
says that
Aaron
one.
going, "I'm gay."
That's literally the only thing we have. As I try to.
You're not as quick as
gay.
Mathis.
No,
it is.
there you go. Thank you. No, I'm not. All right, Pat's on the board. Ryan Pepiot, Nick Wise, and myself. We've got 2 points. Pat's got 1.
Compare it to wrestling. When you see wrestlers on TV that don't look very big to you, and you're like, I could kick that dude's ass, and then you see him in person, and you're like, oh, God, he's huge.
Now, I think there's only one person here that goes to wrestling events.
But T-Kraz loves wrestling too.
Yeah, but I don't see him going to a wrestling event.
What if this is Tim, Nick's producer? Tim Bonnet.
We don't talk about the Knicks on my show or wrestling.
All right, with that being said, I'm going to go with Pat. I'm going to go with Pat. Pat said this. Pat's a wrestling guy.
Yeah,
He knows he said it.
He's trying to see what he's doing.
He
Ryan?
tries to sell it to get you to go the other way.
He tries to throw us off the scent right now. We all got it.
That
Everyone
should have been
thinks
the
it's
dead
Pat.
giveaway.
He
yeah, it
thinks
was me.
Ryan. He thinks he's the best actor. His claim to fame is he can cry on command. He's going to try to do it right
Dude,
now.
he played a play-by-play guy in a movie.
He
one
was a
time.
play-by-play guy in a movie. That's right.
Called a Jared Goff touchdown.
Here he goes. Let's see if some tears fall.
You gonna start crying?
Aaron, I am in.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
in a movie, and you know
Oh,
I don't
no.
cry. I don't cry in the movie. It's not.
You're going to make me cry? No, you're tearing.
I'm getting there, but I can. Yeah, I'm
making me
listen,
cry.
Ryan, I'm a thespian. That's
Right.
the truth. I do have a movie credit to my name.
All
More
right,
coming. More coming.
So we all, me, Ryan Pepiot, Nick Wise have 3. Pat's got 2. Let's keep going here.
We didn't even play.
We all knew it was Pat.
Okay.
We all agree that was Pat.
Yeah,
you, don't
yeah,
have to
you can
you
play
can play
it.
if you want. Let's do it.
Compare it a little bit to wrestling. When you see wrestlers on TV, there's guys that don't look very big to you, and you think, like, I could kick that dude's ass.
Right.
Then you see him in person, you're like, oh, my God, he's huge.
I said right. I've never looked at anyone on TV and gone, I could kick that dude's ass. I was like, right.
Yeah, we didn't think that was you.
All
We'll
right.
keep it moving. There's something about basketball when guys are just banging.
Sounds like Aaron, doesn't it?
It's
Play the clip again.
100%. It's got to be me. Like, no one else on the station would say that.
T-Crow's been talking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Aaron
he's not,
loves
he's
it when
not,
guys are
he's not
banging.
dropping that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thank
Matter
you.
of fact, I
Thank
can tell you what
Ryan.
he said next.
All right, and we're
He's
going.
like, I know in hockey it's very physical.
All right, it's Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Is everyone going with
Definitely.
Aaron here?
Yeah, yeah, it's you.
Yeah, right, it's a par for the course. All right, let's hear it.
But there's something about basketball when your guys are just banging and
Played that drop.
Clip it.
I'm not quick on the drops, so I'll do it.
I'm gay.
Thank you.
There we go. There it is. All right, good. This is going very well for me between my hand washing admissions and this.
I'm
Pat,
still disappointed in that.
me too.
Like I talk into that microphone. Your hands are on right
I
now.
know. I look in the mirror every morning. I go, why are you so disgusted?
Just wash them. The fact that you grab a paper towel to pretend you wash
Yeah,
them is what really.
I do.
That's what really bothers me
I-
the most.
I forgot to tell you that part, Ryan. I will open the door because people can see, and I will have a paper towel on my dry hands, and I'll just crumple it up and go, see, I'm clean.
Wash them.
Nah.
We will keep it moving. You can try to kill them, and they just don't die. They're like the Undertaker. You knock them down, and they're in the casket. You're ready to kill them, and then all of a sudden, the Undertaker just pops up and is like, yeah, I'm not losing.
All right, this
wrestling.
feels like a T-Crass. Like we just said that Pat is the one that does the wrestling one.
Yeah.
Is T-Kraz a wrestling fan?
He is. T-Kraz
Hulk
comes in.
Hogan.
He comes in wearing his Macho Man T-shirt
That is true.
sometimes.
He did a Macho Man
Cream
quote
rises to the
yesterday.
top. Like yeah.
I thought you'd be better at that.
T-Kraz loves. I don't know if he's still into wrestling as much as I am, but he's old school wrestling guy for sure.
Hold on, I want Pat to guess first.
Yeah, it's T-Kraz.
All right, T-Crass.
All right, T-Crass.
I thought he was.
I really
pulling
want.
it
I
out.
know. I was trying to. I thought he was trying to throw us off the scent here.
So the one thing about the game is that I think we need to tell, because we have a new crew here, we need to tell them that it's quotes from the week of,
Yeah.
because that is a quote when the Rays, this was before the streak started, when they started to lose. I said this
Wow.
about the Rays when they just kept coming back every single game. So I guess I do talk wrestling. in that.
Wow, who said it?
I said that.
You can try to kill them, and they just don't die. They're like the Undertaker. You knock them down, and they're in the casket, and you're ready to kill them, and then all of a sudden the Undertaker just pops up, and he's like, yeah, I'm not losing.
So here's what just happened. Nick was
really
the only
old
one that got a
quote.
point, but Pat lost a point because you guessed yourself, correct?
guessed
No, I said
T-Kraz.
T-Kraz.
Oh, you guessed T-Kraz. That's right. I did not. I'm an idiot. I will take a point away from myself for saying that. All right, let's. Nick's leading with 5. Me and Ryan Pepiot have 4, and Pat's got 3.
How many left?
Got 3 left.
All right.
And if you're just joining us, yes, Ryan Pepiot's in the studio. Today's picture, Ryan Pepiot is playing Who Said It with us. He loves this.
We've wasted his time. We're
Hey,
wasting his time.
Hey, drive in
No.
and play Who Said It and guess games about things happening on this station. What a time.
We will keep it moving. I've got a pair of cowboy boots. I've got a cowboy hat that I got over out in Yellowstone. So I got the real thing.
We know who that wasn't.
It wasn't you, Pat?
Yeah.
Pat does not own a cowboy hat.
No, Pat
I do
hates
not.
country.
Full disclosure, I do not own a cowboy hat.
I don't have one either.
I don't
but I got
either.
a couple pair of boots.
You got some boots?
Yeah.
Do we
I
think
feel like-
T-Kraz or Sam? Who else is part of this?
I
Sam's
do
not
own
even on this.
I'm not part of this, but I do own a cowboy hat that I often wore to the bars in college.
Nick, you haven't gone first yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go first because I know that sly look on Nick. What that means? That's Tim Barnard.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Tim.
I thought it was Tim too because I didn't think Nick would buy a cowboy hat and
I've
boots.
learned that I've learned that he hangs out at that the cowboy dance hall there in Largo. He goes,
Really?
yeah, he's two-stepping it and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, so he likes country music.
we all do, man, except for you.
I liked
wanna-
Tim more 5 minutes ago.
I do want to do the line dancing. Looks so cool. Like people look like
Oh,
they're
you have
having
to.
a good
You
time.
have to.
Right?
When
It's
I played
fun,
in
right?
Oklahoma City, in AAA, there was an awesome two-step and country bar, like basically like if you hit a baseball field away from the ballpark.
What if you're a beginner though and you don't feel confident with the two-step? Will
Have a
people
couple
embracing
beers.
me? Will they make fun of me?
No. But the problem, like the hard part is like you get out there and you definitely look like an idiot, and then there's people who are just like they know how to do it and they make you look terrible. But you just kind of go in the middle and kind of just blend yourself in there and
That's-
just kind of
yeah.
hide.
How do you get good at it if country music makes your ears bleed?
Wear earplugs.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Would you say
He's
that
gonna
you
ask for
know
everything.
your rehab is complete when you can two-step again?
Yeah, because my wife's a professional ballerina, so she's really hoping that I can dance again.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
no one really needs to see that because it's not good.
I
but
think we all need to see
Yeah,
that.
you know,
we all
I'll-
want to watch that.
I'll give it a shot. You
There
know,
you
when
go.
I'm starting to throw bullpens again in a few months, then, maybe I'll get out there and
All right, maybe
two-step it a little.
Maybe the first time I ever do a two-step, maybe we'll go out, we'll line dance. I think I gotta find a partner for that. I'll bring Alyssa.
I was gonna say, what do you mean?
But like
guys
you
can
have to
both show
bring
up with your
somebody.
dirty hands.
Yeah, no, I'll wash my hands at the bar. I promise.
You just got to get some cowboy boots for it, too.
Yeah, I think I'd look kind of weird in cowboy boots, but I'll do it. I just think I'd look like a poser.
Cowboy boots. I got a cowboy hat that I got over out in Yellowstone. So I got the real thing.
He doesn't
Real
look very
thing.
cowboy.
Well,
He
he's a-
actually kind of does, though. Like he's like a
Looks like a
stocky,
Boston
like
cop.
Yeah, no, I think he kind of does look like. After I found out, I'm like, yeah, I could see the
he
cowboy.
looks more like a cowboy than he sounds like a cowboy because, like
Correct.
me, he's a recovering masshole.
Yes.
All right, let's do one more here.
We'll go one more. Let's see if he's the guy we got in year 2 when the offensive line was fantastic and the offense was churning, or if he's the guy in year 1 and 3 where he's very good but makes mistakes.
Who says churning? Who's a churn
People
guy?
that like butter.
I'm not a churning guy.
Pat, you go first on this one.
It's me.
That's Pat Donovan.
I feel like the game is ruined.
The game's ruined.
Pat.
Ryan, one last guess here.
Pat.
Pat, let's hear who said that.
Let's see if he's the guy that we got in year 2
He's
when
so
the
football.
offensive line was fantastic and the offense was churning, or if he's the guy in year 1 and year 3 where he's very good, but he also makes some mistakes.
So Nick won. Ryan Pepiot, myself lost by 1, and Pat came in last, which means Ryan Pepiot, Rays pitcher Ryan Pepiot, has beat Pat. And who said it? How about that? That's the win today.
Appreciate you listening, Ryan.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Pat, thanks for not
Thanks for
paying
being
attention.
here. Thanks
Listen,
for being here.
man. we have a weird schedule and it makes it hard. Like, when I'm in the car, I listen most of the time.
Good work, Sam Cohen, on your inaugural Who Said It. We'll continue, and we'll keep getting better at that every single week, and we'll keep expanding on it. So thank you for that. Nick, thank you for hanging out, coming in early to do it. Make sure you listen to Nick Wise today, coming up here at noon. We got Ryan Pepiot in studio, and we'll get back into the conversation we were having with him earlier. And, before we went to the break and before we got to Who Said It, you talked about some of the things you're doing now and, obviously being away from the team, how tough that can be at times on the road. I want to ask you about Johnny DeLuca.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who you came over here with in that trade, that Tyler Glasnow trade. And this is a guy who I love watching play baseball. When he's out there, he is doing something. He's performing. And I felt so bad for him when he went down again this year, and you could just tell. He's like, ugh. Have you talked to him? Have you guys talked about your injuries and what it's like and maybe the mental side of like, hey, like, let's just get through this? Have you guys had those conversations?
Yeah, a little bit. Johnny and I got drafted together. And played together in the minor leagues a little bit, and then
You've been on this path together, whether you like it or not.
We have. We've been on the same path. I watched Johnny when we got drafted together, got to know him a little bit, and I was like, this kid is a total surfer from California, but ended up going to Oregon. And then we would get traded over together, so I was like, okay, cool. I have somebody who I'm friends with, and I'm not alone. So we've had those conversations, but just to see the look when I was watching the game and he went down, you could just tell. But he's doing good. He's, like I said, he's a California surfer. So he goes to the beach every morning or every afternoon now he's coming in for rehab, but he's doing well. I mean, Obviously he pulled himself up a little bit because I think he probably could have scored on the play that he got hurt.
Yeah.
Knowing how fast he is and what a competitor he is, that he would probably have tried to push through it. But he also knew what he went through last season, and he's like, okay, if I pull up now, I'm not going to make it worse, and it can be a shorter stint type of thing.
Kind of like Taylor Walls earlier in the season taking him out.
Exactly. So I think I think he's doing really well. I think he's supposed to start hitting again soon, and doing a lot of stuff. But, he came in and was very optimistic about it. I just felt back as the way he was swinging the bat, the way he's playing defense, because he's the type of guy that you want on your team and you want out in center field or in the outfield at all.
Anywhere, yeah.
Because he'll run through the wall for you to catch the ball, and he's going to give you a max effort. He's got an absolute cannon for an arm with accuracy as well, and, he creates havoc on the base paths and does it all.
You mentioned the minor league journey. Just how different is it from the minors to the majors? I mean, everything from the travel to the pay to the, being able to be in one place kind of once you're at the major league level. Like, there's so many things that I feel like are different from the outside looking in, being a minor leaguer and just what that entails to being a major leaguer and how much better everything is. I mean, maybe not everything's better, but, from the equipment to the travel, everything. Like, how much different is it being a big leaguer?
It's a big difference. And for me, it's kind of hard. I feel like you kind of have to ask somebody who was drafted before, like, 2018 because of how the minor league schedule changed after the COVID year, where it went to 6-game sets, every Monday's off, you're playing in one place for an entire week. I had the 2019 season, I had half a season playing an A-ball where it was you play 3 games, then you hop on a bus and you drive 6, 7, 8 hours. But I only did that for a little bit. And when I was in AAA, we had the 6-game schedule, and in the PCL, we flew pretty much everywhere. Southwest, and we usually had like the 5 a.m. flight. That wasn't that fun. But, you're there for a week, you're in the same spot. Maybe you're on the road for 2 straight sets, but you're not playing 3 games, staying the night in the hotel, waking up at 3 in the morning, flying to Reno and going and playing that night anymore.
Right.
Obviously the travel is a lot better in the big leagues. You have the, chartered plane, you have food
That
all
sounds
the time.
fun.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun. Like, that's one of the things I'm really missing. The camaraderie of playing, the buses from, you only have 40 minutes on the bus max from an airport when you go to duels in DC, but not like an 8-hour bus ride from Albuquerque to El Paso or something like that. But, food's way better. We have a chef, Emiliano and Paul. They're just ridiculous with what they cook.
Are you allowed to make requests, or is it just whatever comes?
Yeah, they have a few things that you can kind of order.
Is there somebody like on the team that just you're like, dude, can you stop asking for this many things? Like, you're making them work too hard.
Honestly, no, because they do a really good job of, balancing everything and changing it up. Usually there's a steak or a fish every single meal of the day. Breakfast is a big favorite of everyone's. So.
Can you get steak and fish?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should have made the league.
Oh, yeah. The other night, I want to say maybe, what was it? Maybe Monday night, I think you had tomahawks for us after the game.
So I wonder, do you think they have a different chef for the opposing clubhouse? And the reason I ask that is I once watched Jim Leland eat the oldest, driest piece of steak I've ever seen in my life. It was also the thinnest piece of steak I've ever seen. And I wonder, is that like, haha, opposing team? Or is that what Jim Leland asked for? Because I could kind of imagine that.
He wanted that.
Maybe. I don't know, because on the road, it's like catered stuff. So the team doesn't have a chef on the visiting side. So it's, what the team, we order, basically. The team orders everything.
Leland he had a cigarette in his mouth, like he wanted that steak.
That's some
well
old school
done.
stuff right there, ripping darts in the dugout.
He actually did have. We came into the clubhouse. This is a while ago. I mean, he was still here, but we went into the clubhouse and he was literally sitting at the desk with the driest, oldest piece of steak. He was cutting into it, and there was a lit cigarette in the ashtray. He didn't look up at the media at all. As he looked down at his old, dry piece of steak as he was cutting it, he just went, questions. And as a guy who grew up watching him as a kid, I was like, this is so cool. Like,
Wasn't it Keith Hernandez who used to rip the darts in the dugout? There's like a picture of, there's like a famous shirt with Keith ripping a dart. I want to ask you, because I like some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I think people forget because they see you on the field, they see you guys, and they go, you guys are these professional athletes. It's so hard to imagine reaching that point, but you guys are all people. Did you hear this? Ben Williamson, I think, told the story on T-Kraz the other day, how he met Ryan Pepiot.
No, I did see something I had that they knew each other, but I need to go look that up and how they.
Do we
knew
have the
Can
audio?
you find
still?
that
We might
audio?
have
Sam,
it.
do you still have that audio?
I can find it.
Yeah, find that audio because I find these stories to be fascinating, especially this. This is one of the most random coincidences that you could ever imagine. And I think people do forget that you talked about line dancing. You talked. Some of you guys just like to go fish. You like to hang out. You like to go play golf, right?
Yeah, I do like to play golf, but we do have a lot of fishermen too, like Ben, and
Yeah.
Shane, and Melton. They go and Grove and Stephen Wilson. These guys go fish all the time, especially here. It's great. But you're right. We're just people outside of the game as well.
Are you a good golfer? Because these two will try to tie you down and get you out on the course.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Once
good.
you're ready,
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
We're gonna have to go out.
Yeah, I'm in.
Do you go? I don't want to go into some of the courses you go to. Do you go to any of the municipals? Or are you all like?
I've played Mangrove a couple times.
Yep,
I like
Mangrove
going
Bay.
to Mangrove.
I like it too. It's a fun, nice little track.
It's fun.
Like
It's
a lot of
fun.
the Bucks, they'll go to some of the ones in Tampa, like Rocky Point. And they don't care.
I'll go to TPC over here in Tampa.
Yeah,
I
that's
like TPC. It's
very
fun.
nice.
It's a great course.
Good hills. There's some
Yeah.
like hills there, which makes it really nice. All right,
I
let's.
come in caddy, which means I just drive behind in my own golf cart
And
and drink. Yeah.
He's actually that's when he's the most fun. When he's
Right.
playing, it's really annoying. His back hurts. It's terrible.
I'm bad. Yeah.
Let's hear. Here's Ben Williamson on T-Kraz in the drive this earlier this week or last week.
Deadly run into Ryan Pepiot. Tell me about that.
So yeah, it was the first day of spring training, like first day to report, and I love fishing, so I went out fishing after we were done with all the physicals and stuff we had that day. I come back to shore off of the paddleboard, and there's a guy sitting on the beach with a line in the water, and he was just like, "Oh, you catch anything?" Da 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 da, like just small talk. I show up to the field the next day, and I see him in one of the lockers, and I was like, holy crap, that guy, I saw that guy fishing yesterday. I didn't even know he was in the clubhouse.
So it was him.
Like, how bizarre is that? It was Ryan Pepiot. How bizarre is that?
I mean, that's hilarious.
It's so
That's so
weird.
funny.
It's so random.
But it is so like, it's so spring training too. When you like show up, especially Ben, new guy, everybody's new, has no idea who anyone is. Like I knew Valade because I played against Valade when he was with the Rockies organization.
Yep.
So I probably faced him like 50 times in AAA. But like you go in there and there's like 65, 70 guys in the locker room and you meet everyone like 5 times. And like,
It's like going to a new
I
school.
was like, how many times have I said, "Hi, I'm Ryan Pepiot. Like, nice to meet you." And I'm like, oh, dude, I think I said something to him yesterday. And I feel so bad.
That's amazing. All right.